What's going on, YouTube? I'd like to welcome you guys back to MJ's Fishing Adventure. Today I'm going to show you guys a DIY bungee cord rod holder technique. Now with this technique, no power tools needed. All you need is a hyper tough bungee cord, flat bungee cord set. Now I prefer to use the flat bungee cords, but you guys can also use the round bungee cords. They work perfect. Now in this set, it comes with two 35-inch bungee cords, two 20-inch bungee cords, and two 15-inch bungee cords. Now some may say, MJ, why do you love the bungee cord technique? The reason why I love the bungee cord technique, because if you're an angler and you're out there fishing, when you're fishing on a dock, and if you don't place your rod perfectly on that dock, what happens? It falls over. If you get a gust of wind, what happens? It falls over. So using this bungee cord technique, it prevents all of that. So today I'm going to show you guys the bungee cord technique. Stay tuned. Now before we get started, I want to let you guys know I love the comments that you guys leave. I was going through my comments and I seen Nathaniel E left a comment. He asked a question about, do you have a video on the bungee cord technique? So this is the reason why I'm making this video for you guys today, because hey, I think it's something that you guys should know. So I want to share it with you guys. And thank you, Nathaniel, for reaching out. So if you're an angler that loves to relax while you're fishing on a wooden dock, this is going to prevent you guys, when you have a fish in that other line, from bending over, grabbing that rod and setting that hook. So we're going to eliminate the bending over factor. Okay? If you're an angler like myself that likes to stand, you're going to prevent also bending over, grabbing that reel, and setting that hook. Okay? We're going to prevent all the bending over. Everything we're going to do today is going to be right here, arm's length. So you can just grab that reel and set that hook. Now most docks I fish in this area, the top half of the wooden docks are usually a 2x6x10. So this technique works perfect. Now the bungee cord that I'm using right here is the 35-inch bungee cord. So what you want to do, you want to take it and you want to wrap it around, and you want to form an X. You want to form an X. Okay, now once we get that X, all you're gonna do once you get your reel, once you make that cast out, reel in a little bit, all you're gonna do is you're gonna place your rod right in between, in the middle of that bungee. All right, it's gonna look like that. Okay. Now the key thing is, when your bail should be on top. You never want your bail to be like this. Okay. You want it to be flat against the board. Okay. So now the one thing that you're looking for when you're out there fishing, you want to make, if you have a bobber, okay, if your bobber goes down, you know you have a fish on. So one thing you're doing, like I said, we're using right here. So if I know I have a fish on, all I'm doing is grab my reel, pulling it out, reeling it in. Okay. Show you again. Get that rod, put it in the middle. Let it sit. Now the one thing what I want to tell you guys, I have to stress this. This is not one of those setups where you can just walk off, leave your rod and reel just sitting here unattended. You want to make sure you always keep an eye on this, because hey, we never know what's on the other end. I mean, hey, this hole in it, but it has potential. We have a big bass on there, or a catfish, or an alligator gar, whatever you're fishing for. It has the potential to take it out. I mean, to fall out. I mean, to slip out. So just make sure you keep an eye on it. Like I said, if you're one of those anglers that like to stand like myself, I'm always watching my lines and keeping an eye on it. So if I see I have a fish on, I'm just grabbing it, reeling it in. Just that quick. Okay? Just like that. Show you guys again. So now if I'm out there with multiple rods, like I say, you make that X. Make sure it's tight. Form that X. Rod. Cast it out. Reel it in a little bit. Get it right in the middle. Perfect. That's what you're looking for. Again, like I said, it prevents all of this getting up, bending over, trying to grab your rod to set the hook. Everything is right here. So if you're sitting down, all you got to do is once you get up, grab it, reel. Okay? And always make sure your bail is sitting up top. Just that easy. Well, this wraps up another episode of MJ's Fishing Adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed the content I was able to put out today on the DIY bungee cord rod holder technique. If you guys are able to go out and use this technique, please let me know. Drop a comment below and let me know if it works out for you. Always remember, don't talk about it, fish about it. Peace.